We're glad to have you here with us as we continue on this Wednesday morning. It is May 28th, 64 degrees, cloudy skies. More on the forecast coming up today at noon. We now get to spend a few minutes with Kimberly Smith, who is the business manager for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Kimberly, good to see you.
Good morning.
All right, so you're the business manager.
Yes, sir.
Why haven't they promoted you to general manager yet?
Well, you know.
I am sure that is on the way. All right, bring us up to speed so far how things have gone this season with the Red Wolves.
So we are actually having a really good season. The boys this past weekend just secured the 4th spot in USL League One, so we are very proud.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. What about the female side of the soccer?
So the female side, they just kicked off their home opener this past Sunday with a 2-2 draw, so we were very proud of the women. They play again this Sunday. They're back in action at 7:30 at CHI.
This Sunday at 7:30. All right, we're going to go back to the guys here for a minute. Look into your crystal ball and tell me what you see over the coming weeks with the Red Wolves.
I see more wins. This is a very resilient, a very scrappy bunch. They find ways to win. When I met them at the first of the season, I knew there was something special about them, and they just keep finding ways to win.
Scrappy seems to be a word I have heard used a lot in conjunction with the Red Wolves, especially this season. Why do you think that is?
I think they just have a very mental mindset that they're going to win. They play for each other, they play for their coaches, and they play for the city, and they're proud of that.
Another thing that I've heard on the street and from our sports department is the coaching staff this season seems to have a bit more of the attention and respect, if you will, from the Red Wolves players. Not that they haven't over the past seasons, but this season seems to be a little extra sparky, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're exactly right. I think there is just a chemistry that they have developed. And like I said, they play for one another, and they really want to go out and put their best effort forward, and I think that shows.
This may be a little controversial, but in soccer, that seems to be a lot more of the winning ingredient than a lot of other competitive sports.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think when you have that mentality that you're going to go out and you're not just playing for yourself, but you're playing for the bigger picture, I think that you're just going to see a different result on the field, and I think our boys have shown that.
Tell me what's going on this weekend.
This weekend, we actually are playing Forward Madison at home at 7:30, so we're super excited to continue winning.
Wow, 7:30. What about tickets? Are they still available?
Tickets are still available. You can go online at ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com and secure your tickets.
Tell me a little bit more about the Lady Red Wolves and what's ahead for them. They're playing this weekend, you said, correct?
They are playing this weekend. They have got several matches coming up at home, and we actually offer our season ticket members the ability to come in after the Saturday match with the first team. They can come in and check the ladies on Sunday as well.
Tell me a little bit more about the buzz that surrounds the CHI Memorial Stadium on game day. And I know it starts early in the morning and then just keeps ramping up higher and higher. Take us backstage, behind the scenes, if you will, and tell us what goes on.
So behind the scenes, we just really are getting ready. We look at it as just putting on a full entertainment package. So we let the kids come in, they have fun on the hill. We have the families come in and they can do some shopping in the merchandise store. We try to activate the concourse with different activities. This weekend, we're actually going to have blood assurance set up, doing a blood drive, so there will be that ability to come in and just check out with those folks and see what they can do for their community.
All right, beyond the soccer game itself, what happens at the stadium in addition to the entertainment? You've got great food.
Correct.
You've always got a little hidden surprise or two in the back pocket, so to speak. What is that little extra surprise going to be this weekend?
It is going to be $2 Outlaw beer.
Wow.
Yes.
$2 Outlaw beer.
$2 Outlaw beer, yes.
And you do serve a full complement of traditional adult beverages.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And tell me about the food.
The food, you know, we have pizza, we have chicken, steak, offerings, things like that. They can get tacos, they can get chicken tenders, they can get baskets, and then each suite that's available, they also have kind of charcuterie boards, finger foods, things like that.
Wow, very cool. So it is a family-friendly environment, obviously, where you were encouraged to bring your whistles, your noisemakers, and best of all, what was the attitude that you said a moment ago? Was it scrappy?
Scrappy.
So, yeah,
Scrappy.
come prepared to make a little noise, or actually come prepared to make a lot of noise. You and the entire family. Tickets are still available.
Yes, sir.
Tell us your website.
ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com.
ChattanoogaRedWolves-SC.com. Kimberly, good to see you as always.
Thank you,
you so much. We thank you for joining us as well. We are back talking about some new and exciting news that'll take you from Chattanooga directly to Chicago. More on that next here on Let's Chat.